Alright, so, quick one. I've been on a mad hunt for some new pop punk lately. You know the kind I mean. That bombastic, jump around, party hardy style where literally the whole fucking show feels like a giant house party. It seems like ever since that MGK core style started to die down, we've kind of been at a standstill.
It would seem we have reached an impasse.
Which even then, man, that style of pop punk, it still didn't quite hit the same as compared to the early to mid 2010s style, in my opinion. Which is why I'm fucking stoked to recommend to you guys Ice Blue Punk by Cameron Alexander. A dude who went from NOLA to Nashville and is helping to reignite that sound we all love with some new zest. Would you believe this dude is 21 years old with 10 years experience? And influences ranging from Blink to 4 Years Strong to All Time Low to the story so far. You had me at 4 Years Strong with them breakdowns. By the way, forgot to mention, he's a one-man band. Apart from live shows, this fucking guy is playing every instrument. And in my slightly stoned opinion, he's got the perfect voice for this sound.
Do you like it when we fight for fun? Try to be someone and have no fun.
Like, I was stunned when I found out he was 21. His voice just sounds a lot more mature and put together. And full context, Cameron and I have been connected with one another since I put out my No Pressure video. He actually reached out to me on Instagram and more recently asked me to give Ice Blue Punk a listen. And I loved it right away. Like, I'm not the type of dude to put out videos about shit I don't actually care about.
I can't do it.
Cameron truly, I believe, exemplifies that new pop punk sound. It's like it draws sounds from all spectrums. The fourth track, for example, Time to Break Up, it's like a fusion between the sounds of All Time Low, Neck Deep, and Newfound Glory all at the same time.
Something inside me's grown up and changed. Wasting our time is our only game. Sneaking around on you's not okay. Guess I should leave and be on my way.
You hear what I mean? I'm telling you, I see a rebirth of this stuff coming at large, mark my words. When you got bands like Knocked Loose and No Pressure making all kinds of traction with Generation Z organically through the scene, it's only a matter of time before their influence starts to manifest. I said this in my No Pressure video before, but I'll say it again. Where can you find this at an MGK core show? Can't. Well, maybe you can at some shows, but nothing compares to that rush of adrenaline at a raw pop punk show. And I think the youth of today are starting to feel that. It definitely helps when you got videos of pits and stage diving making their ways to Instagram and TikTok.
What the f*** is up,
The big reason I wanted to share Cameron's music with you guys, other than the fact it's awesome, is because it is modernized. It's loud and in your face. To quote Cameron Alexander himself, for a new age, if something isn't making your speakers explode, it's not modernized enough. I couldn't agree more, and I think he's got his sound on lock. Not unlike artists who have made a bigger splash themselves in the last few years in the same realm. Bands like Action Adventure, Bearings, Fluorescence, Goalkeeper, shit, I can go on and on. And guess what? I'm gonna! I find the shift in sounds between 2020 and 2024 so fascinating. It reminds me of the shift I noticed back in the mid to late 2010s, particularly the counterbalance and dichotomy between the sounds of The Story So Far and State Champs and their influence on new artists. Which, be on the lookout because that next vid is on deck. In the meantime though, do yourself a favor. Go jam Ice Blue Punk from Cameron Alexander. 5 punchy songs that'll become your summer anthems before you know it, I promise you. And you hear that sound? That's the song about to end in about 15 seconds, which means my time is up for now, guys. New video out next weekend. No, what was that? Oh man, I must be hearing things. These fucking cicadas are learning English.